For 2 years, military commander Gaidar Gadzhiev terrorized the local population of the Urus-Martin district. Legends circulated about his cruelty. People could not sleep at night, waiting for a nighttime raid. Hundreds of young men, whom he captured without any guilt, were executed and mutilated by him. He would imprison people in the basement and even personally beat women. No complaints or appeals to the world helped. The Russian leadership was satisfied with his methods of dealing with the population. After each crime, he only received awards from his superiors, and he continued to torment people. In Chechen history, there have been many Gaidars Gadzievs. Many of them lived to old age. He was not so lucky. In the midst of a bloody career race, when the colonel had become a general and aimed even higher, a fragile, beautiful, and very young Aiza Gazweva stopped him at the cost of her life. Gazweva and Aiza were only 19 years old. On Gadziev's orders, her elderly father-in-law was shot, and her husband was taken away. On November 27th, Aiza Gazweva came to the commandant's office to find out why her husband had been detained. General Gaidar Gadzhiev, using foul language and insulting her in every way, drove Aiza away with the help of his guards. But on November 28th, Russian soldiers, on the orders of General Gadzhiev, brought the pregnant Aiza Gazweva to him. The enraged Gadzhiev, using foul language, lunged at Aiza, grabbing her by the hair and demanding that she confess her husband was a Wahhabi. When Aiza said, "You can kill me, but my husband has nothing to do with the Wahhabis," the all-powerful general struck Aiza several times, knocked her down, and dragged her into the next room. There on the floor lay Alikan, all bruised. It was hard to recognize him. Aiza did not recognize her husband at first. Then she burst into tears, begging to release Alikan. After Alikan was found brutally murdered, Aiza decided to put an end to the Russian tyrant. After some time, having strapped herself with explosives, she came to the square in front of the military commandant's office and waited for the killer to appear. Finally, he came out of the building. Dozens of women rushed to him with questions about the fate of their sons and husbands, who had been captured by the commandant and subsequently went missing. She approached the women, and in Chechen, asked them to leave quickly. She told them, "Today his end has come. He will no longer torment us." They all understood and stepped back. Grabbing the commandant's camouflage jacket with both hands, she only asked him, "Do you remember my husband? Do you remember me?" and pressed him tightly to herself. A powerful explosion was heard. General Gaidar Gadzhiev was not just a commander, he was a symbol of the lawlessness that ensued in Chechnya after its territory was taken under the control of Russian troops, and he died symbolically, at the hands of a woman, the wife of 2 brothers whom he had killed on his orders.